Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Not a Roadrunner. So today's episode is another prep for the car show, basically. I had a look at the exhaust pipes and I thought, oh, they're looking a bit haggard. So today's episode is about using Autosol, I think is what it's called. Basically, it's a metal polish, and I'm hoping that they'll come up looking brand new. So I'm going to bring you along for the ride. Hopefully it works, and if it does, then you guys can use it for any metal polishing that you need. So let's get to it.
So this is what the exhaust tips look like before I have a go at them with the Autosol. So to get started, you want to grab your Autosol and a microfiber towel that you don't really care about. If you've ever done any paint work before, then you'll know that a cutting compound like T-cut is what you use on paint, but Autosol is the equivalent for metal. So basically, the more you rub it and the more you rub it into the metal, the more oxidation and defects you're going to remove from the metal, because it is essentially an abrasive material. Now, it is a bit long and a bit tedious, but right here you can see how amazing the results look when you compare the two exhaust tips side by side. Now, I know the paint isn't perfect and I know the car definitely isn't perfect, but little things like this really do spruce up the car, making it a bit more show ready than it already is. Plus, on top of that, the most attractive part about this car, let's be real, is the sound. So when you look for the sound, you look straight to the exhaust tips. So we need to make sure they look prime for when people are listening to it revving.
And that concludes today's episode, guys. So brilliant, it works brilliant. They're like mirror finish. I mean, there's some minor imperfections and stuff, but that's in the metal rather than it needing to be polished out, if that makes sense. So I'd class that as a win. The tube itself was like £2, so really worth the money, and they look good. So maybe we'll go on to polishing up the wheels next, but that would be a lot of work, so we'll see how that goes. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, leave a comment and like and sub to the channel. So I will see you in the next episode. Cheers, guys.